Hey guys, happy late start Wednesday. So math hopefully will be some more fun math, okay? We're still gonna be working on our packet, but I wanna keep doing some fun stuff. We are so close to the end of the year. So I have some math riddles for you today. Some of them I can do, some of them that I even found challenging. Door closed all the way, please. You might need your math notebook out and ready to go. You might have some times when you want to take some notes or jot down some ideas. Some of them will be mental math, okay? But you need to be trying. Everybody is trying. Yes, you do have your iPad. All right, here we go. Okay, so there was this man, and he was found dead in his apartment. He was poisoned. That morning, he had breakfast at Nickel Restaurant. Soon, the police got to know that Jeff was only the first victim. 2 other visitors at Nickel died that day. All victims sat at the same table. There were 6 visitors sitting at that table, but only 3 of them died. The policeman checked what they ordered and found out that all of them had coffee, but there was no poison in it. So the question is, where was the poison? Okay? So you look and analyze and be a detective. Okay? Where was the poison? They said they all had coffee, but they checked the coffee. It was not in the coffee. So where was this poison? Maverick?
I was asking a question.
Oh, no questions. Hannah. Yeah, it was in the sugar bowl.
I thought that was potato.
You thought those were potatoes? That's the one thing they all had in common.
I can solve that.
All right, so they have this figure here, and they're saying this figure, if you gave it a value, would be a value of 5. They want to know that if you have this figure here, when you know this prior information, what would the value of this figure be? So I think you're going to need your math notebook for this, possibly mental math. It's up to you. Remember, I always like to write down everything, so I don't do very much mental math. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. All right, discuss with somebody in your area. What would be our value there?
I got 10. I got 10. So, and there's 9. So it's like, that's not good. 14 and 9. That's all I got. So to make one more cute. On the inside.
I think 10 but there's so oh wait. Because there's 9 squares.
All right, listening in 3, 2, 1. Let's see here. I hear lots of people saying 10. Let's see. Oh, I hear 10 and 1/4.
Yeah. I know. Third.
think about it.
Okay, I said 10 or 14.
All right, here's another similar one. I'm gonna pause it. And I'm being nice pausing it because do you know these are meant to be 7-second riddles.
Yeah, I know.
7 seconds you have to solve these. So I'm gonna give you guys some extra time. So they're telling us we've got instead of what is that called when we use letters in math? Malia? Variables. Yeah, their variable here. They're using pictures instead of a letter. Okay, but they're still variables. Okay, so they're telling us add this picture and this picture. Different. It looks like different cell phones. You would get 110, but they're saying that this cell phone is greater than this cell phone. They have 100 here. So knowing that information, then what is the value of this green owl cell phone? Mimi facing the front. All the way, feet underneath your desk. I hear lots of people saying 10. Give me a thumbs up if you think it's 10. Let's see here.
I kind of think of it. I don't think it's going to be 10 because that's too easy.
I think 10 might be too easy as well.
I don't think there's like so many answers to that.
Nope, there was only one answer for that.
Wait, huh?
Okay, our variables here. We have a chicken, a dog, and a spider. Okay, a chicken, a dog, and a spider. It says a chicken was given $7, a spider was given $28. So how much money would be given to the dog? If a chicken got 7, a spider got 28. How much would the dog get? Think about your animal facts here, and the differences between the 3 animals will help you solve this. One more second. Discuss it with somebody in your area. Mask on. What is the dog receiving? How much money? All right. Let me hear some ideas. Justice?
I say 112.
112. Bradley?
56.
56.
I think this.
Maverick facing the front. Bradley, if you are Mason, if you'd like to share, raise your hand, please. Okay. Any other numbers? You think it's one of those two?
Yeah, look, I'm not a reason.
$14 because if you look at the differences between the animals, they were getting $3.50 per leg. The chicken has 2 legs, so $3.50 times 2 to get $7. The spider has how many legs? 6. So 6 or 8. Oh, he has 8. 1, 2. I think he has 8. So 8 times $3.50. So the spider got 28. The dog has 4 legs. So $3.50 times 4 to get $14?
I have a question. How do you
All right, so they have these picture ones, and I'm gonna skip over these. They weren't that interesting to me. It was just like it was purely guessing. So I'll tell you that one of these actually has a baby in their stroller, and then the other two have other different items in their stroller. I think one has like a bag of money, and I think one had a loaf of bread, and you had to just guess which one actually had the baby. So I don't feel like there's much math involved in just guessing pictures. So we're gonna skip. Okay, we're gonna do one other one that it kind of doesn't have anything to do with math. I just think it's kind of a fun one. Do you guys ever do the ones? It's kind of like horoscopes where like if you pick this picture or this word, it means your personality is that you are genuine and smart, or you're a caregiver, or you're a kind friend. So it's kind of like that. So it's gonna show you. Why did my voice sound like that? I don't know. I feel like that's how a horoscope would sound. I don't know. So this one's gonna show you different words. For every word, I've got some friends, guys. I'm about to be done with this video. We're being very rude. You should be facing the front and not talking while I'm talking. So you're gonna have words. You have to pick which picture you think would go with the word. There's no right or wrong. Think about whether you pick, as you're going through, think about whether you pick mostly A's, mostly B's, or mostly C's. Okay? Because then that's when at the end it'll tell you then what it means. Okay? It doesn't have to be all A's or all B's. It's just saying mostly. Okay? All right, and then I'll tell you which one I did because I did this one already. And don't tell the people, it doesn't matter. Everybody pick their own. So, power. Which picture do you think correlates the best with power? A, B, or C? Not shouting out, just pick one in your head. Lust. Lust means liking something. Okay? A, B, or C? Childhood. Melancholy. I'm going to, I've heard a lot of friends say, oh, what's melancholy? I'm going to actually pause it. I want you to look it up on your iPad. It's a very interesting word. I would put it in with a 5th grade word. I don't think it's too advanced of a word for you guys. It'd be a nice word to be using in your writing. It would look impressive if you used it in any kind of writing.
We have to keep track of our letters.
You're just keeping track if you're picking mostly A's, B's, or C's. All right, did everybody look up that word melancholy?
Yeah.
So now you know what it means.
That's easy.
What's it mean?
Sad.
Sad? Okay, here we go. There's no right or wrong. War.
Oh, okay.
Shh, Mason. Delight. Death. Okay, so if you picked mostly A's, it doesn't have to be all. You are very attentive to details. You're also valued for your communicative skills. If you picked mostly B's, you're wise and have a diplomatic talent. You're good at resolving conflicts and solving problems. I picked mostly B's. If you picked mostly C's, you're decisive and determined, and you make plans and gradually achieve your goals. All right. Let me look ahead. There was one more I thought I was going to do. Oh, we'll do one more. Again, listen. The next one we're doing is also, it's not math related, okay? It's just fun. So we'll do a couple of them unless we get too crazy, and then we'll stop it, okay? We'll just do a couple of them. So they're going to give you a picture, and you have to determine what is that picture? What movie is that picture? right, so here's your first one. Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. What movie do you think this is? Because of the two pictures they're showing you. Do not say them out loud. I know a lot of people are having a hard time with self-control because they're so excited to shout it out loud. And if you haven't seen this movie, then you wouldn't be able to answer this. I could not get this one at all.
I think I know.
Oh, I know it.
The first, it's like a kid like dancing.
Yes!
I did not get that one, but I've never really seen that movie, so I feel like this one was like super easy.
Oh, I know what this is. I know what this is. If it's not this.
King Kong.
Oh, that's
Facing the front. I did not get that one. I guess Sorcerer and the Stone on the other one.
I guess Percy.
But again, I don't watch Star Wars, sir. I couldn't get this one either. And I like this movie a lot. I've seen all of them, and I could not get this one.
Frozen. I knew
Last one.
Invention of feather.
I got nothing.
Oh, I think I know what I can say. Yeah. Yes. Forrest Gump.
Okay. That is all of our math riddles, even though some of them were not math related. They were just fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are working in our packet. A heads up for some of my friends who have not been working in your packet like you are supposed to be with us. Your packet, your last day that we are working on is math. So the whole thing has to be done Monday at 9 a.m. We will work on it today. You will work on it tomorrow. You will work on it on Friday. There is a writing portion on it that we are going to do on Friday. So on Friday, you're going to do math in your packet. And then for language, you're going to do language in your packet because that's what we're doing for our writing portion for that day. Okay? So Friday is our last in-class day. It is due Monday morning, 9 a.m. All right? So looking in your packet, remember if you've lost it or e-learners, you're looking online. We are on page... a day in the city timeline. So turn there, please. A day in the city timeline. Give you guys a second.
Oh, wait. I'll fall apart.
Mason, no comments needed. In a minute, right now, just sit down. All right, it says, in a minute, to create a schedule for one day in a city. Does it say all the days?
No.
One day in a city. The day begins at 6 a.m. and ends at 10 p.m. Okay? So you are not getting to pick the times on this. You are getting up at 6 a.m. and you are going until 10 p.m. That is a really long day. On the following page, create a timeline of what you will be doing during the day. Add at least 3 items to your agenda, labeling the timeline slots with their associated times, okay? So this is the part then that you get to have some options on, okay? So let me scroll down. They have their example done for you. I do not want you copying their example. So at 6 a.m., okay, is our start time over here, and then all the way over here to 10 p.m. okay? You can put anything at any time that you want. So this person, it looks like they must not be much on eating because they only have pizza. I would have had breakfast, lunch, dinner, and probably a brunch and a snack time because I like food, okay? This person only put food one time, get pizza at 11 a.m., okay? At 1 p.m., they're going to go to the aquarium, and at 8 p.m., they're going to see a movie. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. It's your timeline of your day. When I go on vacation, I actually plan a lot. I'm a planner, so I do a lot in the day because I'm on vacation and I want to do as much as I can, okay? It's totally up to you. Maybe you like more of a chill vacation and you just want to be sitting at the beach maybe and you go to the ice cream shop, okay? It is whatever you guys want, okay? All right, so they have their example. The next page then is going to be the blank one for you to fill out. There you go. Looking at the next page, fill up your gas tank. Gas is expensive. I hate having to get gas. It's not like it's a hard task. I just find it to be a nuisance. All right, so this first page, this is going to be an example. These are not the prices you are using. This is their example. It says the price per gallon of gas is $4. Yikes, I am praying that gas does not go to $4. Okay? And they have car 1 here. So how many gallons does car 1 hold? It says it holds 12 gallons of gas. How much it will cost to fill up the tank? Well, 12 gallons multiplied by $4. $4 per gallon. So a total of $48 to fill up the tank. How many miles per gallon? 45. So how far can it drive on 1 tank of gas? Well, 45 miles per gallon times 12 gallons. That's how much the gas they got equals 45 times 12 is 540 miles. Okay? All right, look at the next page. You are doing nothing on that page. That's just an example. This is going to be yours. Now, of course, I did not give you one that was just a even number of $4. The price per gallon of gas that you guys, the gas station that you guys are going to, is $3.49. $3.49. That is still really expensive for gas, and I'm hoping we don't get there, but we are getting close. All right, now you do have here on this sheet, you have 3 different cars. Ladies and gentlemen, you get to pick which vehicle you'd like to take, okay? So you are not filling out this the gas for all 3 cars. You are going to pick one. This one looks, I don't know, kind of Jeepish, maybe? Like a Jeep, maybe? I don't know, kind of looks like a bus though, how like round at the top. Number 2 looks kind of just like a little car, kind of looks like a little bug, like it's super small. And car 3, it looks, I don't know, maybe, I just call it like a minivan. I can't see the side or the, like, back end of it at all, but I just feel like because they have so much stuff on the top, that it's gotta be big and have a lot of people in there because, my mouse. Hold on. Looks like a Hummer, yeah. So it's whatever you want it to be. If you want to color your car, but at least circle it or color it, the car that you're choosing, 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so if you choose number 2, you are only filling out this row for number 2. You skip 1 and 3 because that's not the car you're taking. If you're choosing car 3, you are only filling out the row for car 3. You can just cross off 1 and 2 them or leave them blank. Okay? Hands down, wait till the end. They give you how many gallons it can hold, so that might be a factor for you when choosing which vehicle you want, because it says car 1 can hold 12 gallons, car 2 can hold 22 gallons, and car 3 holds 18 gallons. And then it also tells you, because another factor in buying cars is how many miles per gallon it gets. Okay? So car 1, you get 45 miles per gallon, car 2, 34, and car 3, 43. So nobody's going to have the same here. If one friend chooses car 2 and somebody else chooses car 3, you guys are not going to have the same results then. Okay? Stop shouting out, ladies and gentlemen. You raise your hand and you wait. But right now we're not taking questions. We're going to hold questions till the end. Okay? My class is very struggling with the self-control, guys. And you know our rules. I know it's getting close to the end of the year, but our rules have not changed. All right, if you forgot how to find out how much it's going to cost you to fill up or how many miles you can go on that one tank of gas, come back up to this example and it tells you what they had to do to find those numbers. Okay, so do not come to me, do not come to Mrs. Long. It's telling you right here what you're going to multiply to find those numbers. Okay, so that's your next step. And then you are also going to pick a hotel. Okay, this is the last portion for today. You're going to pick your hotel. It says, select the hotel you want, basic or luxury. We all know which one's going to be your cheaper, your basic or your luxury. Your basic's going to be more cheap, okay? Less expensive. It's up to you then on your dream vacation, how much money you're wanting to spend. And then add on any additional items to find out how much your hotel will cost. Multiply your total by 7 to find the total cost for 1 week. 7 because there are 7 days in a week. Okay? So your basic hotel. Do you want this option, right? Yes or no? So you have to pick basic hotel or the luxury hotel. Put a yes or a no. You pick one. I'm going to go with the luxury hotel. I don't stay in hotels very often. I stay in my trailer a lot when I go camping. So I would do the luxury hotel. I would say yes. The basic hotel, I would say no. So the luxury hotel, or the basic hotel is costing me nothing because I didn't do that one. The luxury hotel, though, it's costing me $100.59. But is that the total cost? No. I have to multiply it by 7 because of 7 days in a week. Then you keep looking at your other options. If you want a room with a view, usually the view is maybe a lake or some woods or a golf course. Okay, hands are down until the end. The next person who raises their hands, ladies and gentlemen, is getting a tally for not being a listener. This is my 3rd time giving these instructions about waiting till the end. If you want the room with a view, you say yes. If not, you say no. And then you add on your total there. If you thought about bringing a pet, maybe your dog, I don't think my horse is going to fit in the hotel, so I don't think that I'm going to choose that option. If you want indoor pool, I would definitely choose the indoor pool for the kids. If you have additional guests, so this is where you need to go back to your front. How many people did you bring with you on your vacation? They're going to cost you $15.25 per person times 7 days, okay? Do you want breakfast? Of course I want breakfast. I'm choosing that one. But maybe you're not a breakfast eater. Maybe you're going to go out to a restaurant later, okay? So you say yes or no there. You can do then the total cost for 1 night. So you could just write along. This might be easier for you. Just write breakfast included, $10.99. Do the price one time, and then that's going to be your total cost for 1 night. And then at the very end, multiply that total by 7 to find out your big total. Either way would get you the same answer. If you want to multiply each of them by 7 as you go, or at the end, multiply your total here by 7. Okay? Either way, this is the number that we need here. The total cost for 7 days. Okay? So let's review. You guys are working on today your timeline in the city. You're working on filling up your gas tank. Which car are you choosing? How much it's going to cost you in gas for this trip? And then your hotels and the details of your hotel for a week. Okay? Now raise your hand with questions. Sophia.
Okay, so so you find like all the ones you want and then add it and then multiply by 7?
Yes, and that might be the easier way. So at first when I was telling you guys, I was saying do $100.59 times 7. Okay? If you do it that way, down at the end, don't multiply it by 7 because you already did. Or you could do it at the end. So you would just write down $100.59, $50.99 if you're choosing these options. And then at the end, multiply your total here by 7. Both ways would get you the same answer. Okay? Raina.
So if you're taking more than one person with you, you have to do it.
Yes, if you're taking more than one person. So if you took your mom and your dad and Susie and cousin Jill, you have to add up how many total guests, and it's costing you $15.25 for each of those people. Ben, do you have an unlimited amount of money? Good question. Yes, this vacation is going to cost whatever options you're choosing. It'll cost you your math skills. I like it. Yep, unlimited amount of money. It's your dream vacation. Okay? So maybe you like to save money. You're not going to do an expensive vacation, just a basic, simple, hanging out with your friends and family. Or maybe you want to be super fancy and you are paying for all of the extra items. Okay? Any questions? I am going to have a spot on Schoology for you to take a picture and submit this. Okay? When you are finished. All right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen. I want to add for language today. Today is your last day to be working in your book for language. Tomorrow we will be sharing those. You get to pick. You do not have to read your whole book. Some of you guys have really long books now, really impressive. We won't have time for you to share your whole book, okay? Pick maybe just the intro, or maybe there's a certain page in your book that you're really happy with, okay, that you're going to be sharing, okay? You do not have to have your book finished tomorrow. I know some friends who are like, I want to keep writing on it. I'm going to keep writing it in the summer. I don't want it to be so long. It's going to be a novel. That's fine. It does not have to be done. Remember, I have to be able to tell that you have quality time invested into it, okay? Some of you might have spent more time on your pictures, okay? We've talked about all of this, guys. If you have a picture book, you've spent a lot of time in your pictures, I should be able to tell. If I can look at and tell that you put your book together in 30 minutes, do you think that's going to be good?
No.
No. We have spent lots of days on this now. I should be able to tell that you've been working on this for lots of days, okay? Questions about your book?
So, like, say somebody wrote 10 pages, they're only going to read, like, 2 or 3 pages?
So say somebody wrote 10 pages, am I only going to read 2 or 3 pages? Not necessarily. I'm going to be reading more. I want you to share what you want to share, okay? Some friends have maybe personal books and they don't want to share lots of details. Maybe not that page, it's personal for them. Maybe somebody has a certain page that they're really impressed with and they're like, I did so good on this page. My artwork, my writing on this page, I really thought I was creative, and that's the page you want to share. If you want to share your whole book and you take pictures of all your pages and you want to share that, that's fine, okay? It's going to be up to you.
What if you spend, like, tons of time on research, too?
If you spent tons of time on research, I need to be able to see. I need to be able to see that time spent. Yes.
So for me, I got like reasons against sports and stuff like that. But like I have 10 down, but everyone has like 5 to 4 paragraphs.
We'll see tomorrow. Yep. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you have your math and your language. Go ahead and get started. Remember, if you're behind on your math packet, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be catching up with us.